Well, welcome back to BravoBricks. Thought I'd do a little update today. I've been working on a couple different things. One for real life, one for fun life. Here's the fun life thing. That castle was sent to me, but I don't want to spoil it just yet, so we're going to hold on to that for a later date. What I want to show you, though, is what I've been doing in real life. It's out in the garden. So here's a picture of what this looked like before. And here's what it looks like now. That's right. Even in real life, you never have enough bricks. So I've been working on this garden. I have made life, particularly like this banana palm over here. I think I shall call him Jeff. Jeff the banana palm. And then all the bricks that were in the front yard for that garden, I've moved to the back because my wife wants to have a flower bed, which is fine. It just means that I'll be making a flower bed. So I've laid them out there in a quarter circle shape. Here's the backyard. Lovely. And there's the baby. The little baby. Hi. But for the rest of today, I'm gonna head to the Orlando Brick Co. and see what I'm gonna find there. I'm gonna meet up with my brother, my sister-in-law, and their spawn, their child, and they're planning on buying something. I'm not going in with the intention of buying anything, but we'll see what happens.
I become so numb, I can feel you there. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
That's right, you get a free concert, no tickets needed. We are here at the Orlando Brick Co. Turns out my brother is looking for a train set of some kind. Recently, we both acquired the Bricklink train shed, or the old train shed. And of course, if you have a train shed, you need a train to put in it. So we immediately went straight to the train section, which is over here on the side of the Orlando Brick Co. Most of the trains that they have are either way out of our price range, like this absolutely gorgeous set of Santa Fe flyers for $500 a piece, which is too much for us, or you could get the whole set for I think $1,250, $1,500, something like that. And then up top above the trains, lots and lots of very expensive, still sealed sets. I see The Simpsons, I see Stranger Things, Big Ben, lots of classic medieval stuff, which I would normally gravitate towards. However, the last time I was at the Orlando Brick Co., I spent all of my in-store credit, and I didn't bring any new stuff to trade in. So I'm here with $0 of trade-in credit and $0 available on my credit card. What I do love in this store is that they have a model of their own store, the Orlando Brick Co. in brick form. And if you zoom in, there's lots of little Easter eggs of stuff around the store sprinkled around, especially that International Space Station from Lego Masters on Fox. Hey, speaking of Lego Masters on Fox, I am not liking this season so far. The challenges are lacking severely. My wife's not liking them either. We liked the other seasons pretty well, but for whatever reason, this one is just not hitting. I think the challenges just aren't as interesting, and the contestants, no offense, but I think they seem a little bit less talented this time around compared to last seasons. And in seasons like 1, 2, and part of 3, the big drive for all the challenges in Lego Masters was like creating the storyline that the set was supposed to show. And for whatever reason, they're just abandoning that. They're like, yep, just build this. And the emphasis is not really on the storyline that comes with the sets, which is okay, but not for me. I do wonder, as I'm looking at these classic castle, classic pirate stuff, who's buying this? Because it's like $500,000 for an old set that consists mostly of very simple, easy to acquire pieces. I'm much more interested in collecting more modern sets from the past like 5 to 10 years. Maybe sets that I missed out when I was just a little bit younger, or during my dark ages when I thought women wouldn't like me if I bought Lego and built Lego and displayed it. Well, look at them now. Look at me now, because I got a wife. Anyways, a lot of these figures I have in my collection already, which is nice to see. But if you are looking at this and you're like, wait, I have this somewhere in the basement, maybe you could bring them to the Orlando Brick Co., get some nice trade-in credit. They do have a cash program where you can trade in the sets for, I think it's half the cost of what they would give you in trade-in, but they'd give it to you in cash, or you can get the full amount in trade-in credit for the store. If you are more into the selling market, like you want to purely profit off of your sets, this is not the place to go. But if you're trying to, let's say, upscale, you're trying to go from old sets you already have to new sets, then this is the place to go. I think that Tangled minifigure has the wrong price on it. It says 150 smackaroonies. I looked online and the most I'm seeing anybody purchasing that figure for is about $40. Hey, Nightmare Before Christmas. My wife got me that for Christmas last year, but I haven't built it yet. I'm waiting on the holiday season. We got some good Disney stuff without the figures for pretty decent prices if you don't care about that sort of thing. There's the castles there. We've got more Simpsons minifigures. So if you are getting a new Krusty Burger restaurant, bada bing, bada boom, you can pick up all of the old Simpsons characters. Doesn't look like many of them have gone way up in price. I do, however, look at this one here, Stranger Things. That's one that I regret not buying. People are spending like $350, $400 on that set, brand new in box, which is nuts. The Demogorgon minifigure alone goes for over $100. Holy moly. Now the Fell Beast here, luckily is going to go down in price on the aftermarket because of the new Balrog set comes with those wings, and that was the only exclusive piece that came in that set. Now the Harry Potter stuff, if you're a Harry Potter fan, I've said it once and 100 times more, luckily this stuff doesn't appreciate. So if you are missing some Harry Potter figures or some old sets, this is the place to go because they've got fantastic prices on Lego Harry Potter. Some of the bigger stuff still does sell for quite a bit, but for the most part, all of the figures are within the $15 or under price range, most of them being under like $8. So if you are wanting just one specific figure from a set from the past, this is a great place to go. Personally, I've got a lot of Harry Potter that's kind of stored in tubs, and I just don't have room for. I collected the last series of Hogwarts. I'm not planning on getting the new series. I cannot commit to buying every Harry Potter Hogwarts version that's available. So I've got the micro scale $400 Hogwarts castle that released, I say like 2019, 2018, somewhere in there. And that honestly is enough Hogwarts for me. I don't need to get any more Hogwarts. It is interesting to see the two different Thestrals that exist and all the old creatures that you can get. I do like the old Norbert. Now, these Hogwarts castles here, this is what I collected. I think I have like 90% of that style. And then the ones up top, that's the newer style. I'm not even looking at those, not getting excited by those because, like I said before, I have so much Hogwarts already. I don't need to prove to myself or anyone else that I'm a Harry Potter fan by continuing to purchase these Hogwarts renditions and versions of the castle. Yes, I think this is probably the most beautiful version that they've ever put out. But I'm not falling for it, Lego. No, 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 I'm not doing that. I committed to the last one, and I've got no space for it. I do have this set here. I don't have it built, and I have every single gold, I think it was 20th anniversary of Lego Harry Potter. Yo, what's up with this Nesquik minifigure? $225? Does anybody know anything at all about this Nesquik minifigure? Because I couldn't find anything online. So let me know down in the comments what you find out. Now, Star Wars. I've got a buddy, I was sending pictures the whole time I was in the Star Wars section, and I think he had to wipe the drool off his phone. We've got the new Jabba Sail Barge. I think they had it for $350. So if you're willing to part with the figures from it, maybe you've already got most of the ones in your collection, then this is a great spot to save some money. I do love all the new sealed in-box sets that they have. Most of them are within the past 5 years of release. However, in the cases over here, you get lots of oldies, and that's what I like. You know, the pre-built, used, much cheaper stuff from Star Wars. If I want to rebuild it, I just, take it apart. Now, the part that you've all been waiting for, the thing that I started with the Orlando Brick Co, and I'm doing it again. Let's go to a bathroom review. Let's go. Okay. I'm not going to tell you what I did in the bathroom, but I will be showing you the bathroom itself. Oh my gosh, we've got beautiful white walls, nice paper towels. I'm looking around, hello, and it's clean. There's no complaints here. There's no poo-poo still left in the toilet. That's another plus. We've got 2 mega rolls of toilet paper waiting on me. Okay, another thing to appreciate about this bathroom is they've got Lego art on the wall. That about does it for this trip to the Orlando Brick Co. My brother's checking out. They ended up getting some Duplo for their Spawn. The Spawn's name is Robin. And Robin is too young for Lego, unfortunately, which is why I don't invite him over much to my house. Also because he doesn't know how to drive yet, and I'm not willing to go pick him up. All right, let's talk about these figures here. So there's fake figures that are made by Chinese knockoff companies, right? And those are usually like 99 cents. And then there's these, and I'm so confused about what this is and who's purchasing this, who's willing to pay this price. So these are, I think they call them premium custom figs. And as I understand it, they take real Lego pieces, torsos, legs, heads, hats, whatever, and they print new things on them. So it's not produced by Lego. The plastic is. The only difference between a knockoff and this, I suppose, is the Lego logo on the figure. But they put their own prints on it. So I guess there's a questionable gap between spending 99 cents on like a knockoff custom versus some of these are like $70, $80 on premium customs. I mean, does the Lego logo really matter to you that much? I don't know. I was a little bit bamboozled here. The figures are great. The designs are awesome, and you can't find those designs anywhere. But you can find very similar things online, like on AliExpress, that sort of place. I do appreciate you watching this video. I'll see you next set. Bye-bye.